Hey everybody, Coach Toolshed here, and this is a Coach's Quick Hit. Did you know that Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on Friday? That's this Friday. Neither did I. Turns out I'm doing a better job of marketing the game than Pete Hines, Vice President of Global Marketing at Bethesda Softworks. Some of you may remember last year I asked the question whether or not Pete Hines at Bethesda Softworks is actually bad at his job, and at the time I presented evidence going back multiple years showing several games published by Bethesda Softworks that got good reviews from both critics and audiences. However, they did not sell very well. Now, earlier this year, right before Rage 2 came out, the media themselves were asking, hey, where is the marketing coverage for this game? We don't know anything about this game. We even forgot that it was coming out because nothing had been said from Bethesda Softworks and people just weren't aware that the game was coming out. Now, that game didn't get the greatest reviews of all time, but there was really very little marketing push on it. And I will say this, there was a hell of a lot more of a marketing push for that game than there is for Wolfenstein Youngblood. Now, I don't know whether or not the game's going to be any good, but the fact of the matter is, Wolfenstein is a high-profile IP which people have generally enjoyed for the last couple outings. It's gotten good reviews. Also, Bethesda Softworks obviously is a very high-profile publisher. How can they have a game coming out in just a matter of days and nobody seems to know? This seems to be another case. Throw it on the pile, another example of Pete Hines just not doing a good job when it comes to marketing the products. All of the efforts from Pete Hines seem to be focused purely on Todd Howard's team at Bethesda Game Studios, and it seems like all of the other subsidiaries just don't seem to matter. How would you feel if you were one of the developers getting absolutely no effort put in from Pete Hines to market your game? So again, Coach has to beg the question, is Pete Hines actually doing a terrible job at his job? That's a Coach's Quick Hit. I'm Coach Toolshed. You keep it turned to 11.